All right, Zach, one of the things I want to talk about here is simply what you do with your legs to drive through the baseball, all right? And the first thing I want to point out with both of the professional hitters on the screen here is that, and I've talked to you about this before a little bit, is that they're always going to keep this back knee inside of this back foot. And what that's going to help them do is, number one, it's going to help them stay balanced, but number two, it's going to help them shift weight the correct way. So you're going to see here with Bobby Abreu, when he's in a stance, that back knee stays inside of that back foot. But more importantly, when he goes into his negative move, in other words, when he gets prepared to stride, you'll see here he's going to do a little knee lift. When he prepares to stride forward, and that belly button goes back a little bit and that knee lifts up, notice how the back knee stays inside of the back foot. It doesn't go backwards this way. It stays inside, and what that does is that keeps everything centered. That keeps his weight on the inside of his back leg, so when he drives off the inside of this back leg and gets to his landing point here, he's in a good position to sit and drive with this back leg. So you're going to see once he plants this front heel here, because he kept that back knee inside of that back foot, once he plants right here, you're going to see this back leg drive. And he's sitting down, driving through the baseball. And you're going to see the same thing with Jim Thome. You're going to see him in a stance here. Here's his preparation to stride. Notice how the back knee stays inside of the back foot so that he can push off the inside of the back leg in a nice, controlled, slow, repeatable fashion. And so when he gets landed, again, because he keeps that knee inside of his back foot, he's in a good position here when he plants his front foot to drive off the back leg and distribute energy from the back side into the front side, sit on this back side, and drive. Now, when we think about those concepts and we take a look at what you're doing, I'll pull up this one right here, which is an actual swing, and this one here where you're just collecting data. In both clips, I want you to pay attention to this back leg. Watch here as you're collecting data how this back knee, as soon as you start to do a negative move here, look how that back knee goes over that back foot this way. And now what's happening is your weight is working all the way back here. Again, look where your knee starts, and then it goes all the way back here. And so when you get to your stride position, you're going to have to overcompensate to get any sort of balance. And so when you land, everything's working uphill. You can see here, your hips are working uphill, and your shoulders are working uphill, and you're not square. Okay? If you look on the right-hand side, take a look at where your knee's at right now. It's in a good position. It's inside the back foot. But when you make your first move, see how it drifts back? Again, look at it drift back right there. And as a result, you're shifting your weight out of balance. And it's going back this way. And it's going to make it very difficult for you to drive off the inside of that back leg and get your weight shifted. And so when you land, again, watching you land here, how this backside just collapses. See that? And if you compare that to our pro hitters, there's a big difference. If you look at Bobby Abreu here, he keeps his knee inside of his back foot, and when he plants the front leg, you see that back knee drive in towards the ground, whereas yours just kind of gets straight here, and there's not a whole lot of leg drive off that back side. So that's one of the big things that you're going to have to do is control your body. Keep that back knee inside of your back foot to be able to deliver energy with your lower half.